Hello and welcome to Glasgow Rangers Nation, your everyday channel, guys. It is match day. Of course it's match day. It's Sunday. Weird, isn't it? We're hearing it's Sunday and it's match day. I'd much rather hear it's Saturday and it's match day. Saturday, the Lord intended football to be played on a Saturday, not on a Sunday or a Monday or anything like that. But there we go. Rangers travelled to West Lothian to the Tony Macaroni, somebody called it yesterday, the Spaghettihad, that was hilarious, stadium to take on Livingston. A game that realistically Rangers should be winning. A game that Rangers should be putting Livingston to the sword. We've already beaten Livingston twice this season. They're not a great team. They are well coached. I've got a lot of respect and a lot of time for Davy Martindale, their manager. Apparently he's linked with the move to St Johnstone, apparently. I mean, whether that's a step forward, a step sideways, or a step backwards, I haven't got a clue, but there we go. Anyway, Livingston, in terms of their progress, last time out, they lost 1-0 to Dundee. Time before that, 1-0 to Hearts. They're not great. They lost 3-1 to Kilmarnock. Their last win was on the 7th of October, a 2-0 home win over Motherwell. Before that, they drew 1-1 with St Johnstone. They lost at home to Celtic, even though Celtic had a player sent off. They're not a great team. They're not a very, very good team at all. And they're currently rock bottom of the league, having played 12, won 2. They've drawn 4, lost 6. They've got 10 points. They've scored 9, conceded 19. They've got a negative 10 goal difference. They've lost their last 4 games. It's not good form. It's a game that, we should be going there and utterly dominating them. And, I've got to say, I'm confident that we're kind of getting back to that. And it's like I said on the podcast last night. If you didn't catch the pod, please go back and check that out. There was I did the preview pod last night. It is available to watch on the channel, so please check it out. But one thing I said, we are kind of, I feel, getting back to being that Rangers of old. The we are Rangers. We will come and we will just smash you. And it doesn't really matter what you do. It's about what we do. And as long as we play to the fullest of our capabilities, and as long as we play as well as we can play, we should win this game. And that's what we've got to get back to. The Rangers of Walter Smith, the Rangers of Graham Souness, the Rangers of Dick Advocat. And I think Philippe Clement is very much that mindset, this mindset about positivity, about winning, about being mentally strong, physically strong, technically strong, everything positive. We're kind of getting that back now and having that fantastic ethos and that fantastic atmosphere around the stadium. And it's like I said in the pod last night, you finally get into a situation where you actually want to go and watch the team again. We all went and watched. Of course we did under Michael Bill, because we do. That's what we do. We're fans. It's in our blood. We can't help but watch our team, whether they're crap, whether they're brilliant, whether they're playing just dreadful. We watch them because it's our team. It's part of who we are. It's part of our identity, part of our DNA. We all bleed red, white, and blue at the end of the day. We all hate that a lot from across the city. It's just the way it works out, and no matter what. But we finally got back to a situation where we enjoy going to the game again. We actually look forward to them playing, and the international break for me has come totally at the wrong time. I suppose the right time in terms of getting players back, Raskin, Suter, etc., but wrong time in terms of actually enjoying watching Rangers play again. There's an awful lot of discussion, isn't there, around this young man here, around Mr. Ross McCausland. Ross McCausland looked absolutely superb on Thursday night when he came on. He looked quick, he looked innovative, he looked positive, he looked to have bags of energy. He had that early ball through to Danilo, where Danilo probably should have done better. He had that shot saved by the keeper, the one he put over when he was leaning back. I thought he looked lively. I thought he looked really, really good. And, for me, I want to see more of our young players. I need to see more of our young players coming through. And I know we all love a signing, don't we? We all love a new signing. We all love, when a new signing comes into the club and impresses and does really well. We love that. Of course we do. But there's something extra special, isn't there, about seeing one of our own, seeing someone who's come through our system, someone who, we've seen kind of grown up through the under 18s, the under 21s, the Bs, to come and play for the first team and prove themselves. And, I think a lot of us are hoping that can be, Ross McCausland. And there's a lot of other kids there that I want to see come through and be given a chance. Cole McKinnon, Bailey Rice. I really want to see Bailey get a chance. Zach Lovelace, once he's fit, back in January. it'd be great to see these kids in the first team. And I suppose what's encouraging is that Philippe Clement has a history across his management career, whether it be at Genk or at Bruges or at Monaco, of using young players and letting young players play. Obviously, with Alex Lowry out on loan, and a lot of people talk about recalling Alex in January. And Alex has been fantastic, and I'd rather have Alex in the team than Sam Lammers, if I'm being honest. Alex Lowry was fantastic, absolutely superb. Again today, apparently, created more chances than anybody else. 4 good chances he created for Hearts today. And across the season, he's averaging 2.65 chances created per 90 minutes and has a 50% dribble success. He's certainly a very highly rated player and doing very well for Hearts. How well could he do in this team with some of the talent that we have, so with some of the quality that we have in this team? Yanis Hadji is another one I'd love to see come back. I think Yanis could do a job for us. Now, in terms of tomorrow, I talked over a team on the pod last night, and I listened to what the guys who were watching the channel have got to say. And this is my final draft, my final team for today. So this is what I've gone for. See what you think. Anyway, here we go. So let's start off with Jack Butland in goal. Jack is just a superstar. He's just outstanding. He should wear his pants on the outside of his shorts because he is a Superman. He's got the potential really to go on, and it's weird to say about a keeper who's so experienced as Jack, but to go on and be thought of and talked about in the same sentences as Stefan Kloss, as Chris Woods, Andy Gorham, Alan McGregor. And I know it's sacrilege to talk about him and talk about Andy Gorham, but look, at the end of the day, he has that talent. He's proven himself on a number of occasions just to be absolutely fabulous. Back 4, Tav and Goldson, they're going to play, guys, no matter what you think of them. Plus, Tav has that habit, doesn't he, of stepping up in big moments, has a good record against Livingston. Definitely got to play for me. Now, I didn't have Leon Balogun in my original team, but then I kind of thought about this plastic pitch and the injury risk and et cetera, et cetera. So I went with Ben Davies. Ben didn't put a foot wrong on Thursday night, did a good job. So for me, Ben's got to go there. Ridvan at left back, I don't like Borna Barisic. I just think his time is up. I think Ridvan offers so much more going forward. His speed, his attacking prowess, his ability to go past the man, and his defensive ability is better than Borna's, in my opinion. I just think, in terms of the way that Livingston will set up tomorrow, is having someone who's got quick, who's going to overlap quickly, get the ball to the byline and pull it back in, not chuck it in from deep. We saw last season, didn't we? All those crosses into the box didn't work against Livingston when it was just Borna and Tav throwing it in from deep in a typical Borna and Tav style. Whereas Ridvan gets to that byline and pulls it back, and I think that's what we need to see tomorrow. Lundstrom, Lundstrom's done it. Look, I've been a critic of John Lundstrom, of course I have, and there's still a debate over whether John Lundstrom should have a new contract, and that's for another day. That's not for today. Lundstrom is someone I think who does divide fan opinion on him. And no, I mean, it was classic, wasn't it? Thursday night against Sparta Prague. There was a lot of people talking very positively about John, about what he did, how he played. Yet there was others calling him out and saying he was absolutely dreadful. I'll be honest with you. He's done really, really well since Philippe Clement came in, and he has to start for me on Sunday. Look, I wouldn't play Ryan Jack, not on that pitch. I just think on that plastic pitch, you're risking Ryan Jack. You're risking an injury to Ryan Jack. It really isn't worth it. So I would go with Jose Cifuentes. Give Jose Cifuentes a game. See what effect, see what effect he's had on, that Philippe Clement has already had on him. And I think give him a little run out. Just go back to John Lundstrom for a minute. His season so far this year per 90 minutes, 89.9% pass accuracy, 80% long ball accuracy, 1.24 chances created, 57.1% tackles won, 57.1% aerial duels won, 1.3 in 5 interceptions per 90 minutes, 8.76 recoveries per 90 minutes. Pretty impressive figures. My 3 behind the main striker is obviously Seema and McCausland out wide. I want to see McCausland get a chance. I really do. And Seema was phenomenal again Thursday night. Absolutely ripped the Sparta Prague right back a new one. Todd Cantwell, look, Sam Lammers works hard. Yes, but he's just not good enough to play in that 10 role. When you're playing someone in that 10 role, they've got a key job to create, to go out there, to be that creative influence. And for me, he's not doing that. Cantwell can do that. He showed that last season. I'd even put Hadji in front of Lammers. I'd have put Lowry in front of Lammers. You know, every 10 passes that the Lammers plays, it seems that 2 are decent, 8 are terrible. And that's why I wouldn't play him. Up front, I just don't think there's a debate for it anymore. Danilo was fantastic again Thursday night. He just looks sharper, quicker. He offers more. He offers more mobility. He offers more skill, a better shooting ability. He's just a better all-round player than Searle Dessers. So for me, you've got to start with Danilo. So that's my 11 to face Livingston today at the Spaghettihad. You know, what we've got to do for me, from the first whistle, aggressive in their face, go at them from minute one, fast, aggressive forward passing, fast, aggressive structure, get after them, get in their faces, get that early goal. I think once one goal comes, a number of goals will follow. My prediction for today, guys, I'm going 3-0 Rangers. That's my prediction for today. A couple from Danilo and one from Seema. Let me know your predictions. Let me know your preferred team lineups in the comments down below. And you know what? As always, guys, sub to the channel. You know you want to. It's free. And also, 2 things for me. Please, 2 things for me. Number 1, smash the like. And number 2, always remember, so important this is, we are the people.